Hope everyone is doing well. Hey, Clint, Don, Peter, thanks for saying hi, everyone. So great to have everybody here, of course, and we'll just give it one more minute and we will get started with the presentation. It's going to be fun. So lots of great turnout so far. So that's exciting to have everyone here to talk about how we're going to earn. But like I said, we'll talk about that in just a minute. And obviously you guys can see and hear me okay, so that is good. Just give it another second. I'm just going to actually adjust my, there we go, better lighting there. Great. Okay, so what I'm going to start by doing is just activating the questions. And so what that will do is if anyone has a question, you can actually type it with a question mark at the end, and then I will be able to find them, excuse me, at the end of the presentation. And so we can go over some of those questions. So today, first off, I want to say welcome and thank you for this today. Great to have about this webinar. So I'm excited to share it with you because, of course, over a few weeks we've done some different webinar topics, also found in Ad Space, of course, but this one is designed purely for income. So how you earn with Hash in Ad Space. So we're going to talk about the sort of the 3 ways you can earn watching ads, and I'll also give you some statistics. At the end, we'll go to some questions and answers. So that's the layout for today. And I want to give you some stats about how things have been going recently, because that's exciting as well. And I want to have a good time. So hopefully we'll keep this nice and short. I know that your time is valuable as well. And so I just wanted to really, the point of this is to give information about how you can earn and the facts around how earning happens. So let's get into it. So first off, I know there's probably some new people here that you're new to Hash in Ad Space. So Hash in Ad Space was the very first ad minting system. And so far, you can see that it's been going really our growth is exceptional. When it comes to how many new members we have, 340,000 members. Plus, you can see on the screen here, hopefully this is showing for you guys as well, 236 million ad views, guys. I mean, if there's something to be proud of, it's how much ad delivery we have been, really changing the way that advertisers can reach a new audience. And to be able to deliver 236 million ad views is something that is really remarkable. And why that matters is because Hash in Ad Space, I know that we're talking about earnings today, but the fact is that it's the product that creates demand for our token, okay? Excuse me, let me just have a drink of water here. Sorry. So it's the advertising product that we sell that creates demand for the token in the market. And we're on a mission to 1 million members, meaning that what we can do here is something really, really remarkable for a lot of people. We create something that people can come and earn just by watching ads, and we create this product that people can advertise their businesses to get leads and sales for any business or product that they want to promote. Now, that's my background, and so that's something that I'm really passionate about, is helping people how they can start earning income, plus also how they can generate their list, right? How they can build their list through advertising to maybe promote other products and services. And so that was really the idea and the foundation for why we built Hash in Ad Space in the first place. And so to see it over the first, less than 18 months grow to 340,000 registered accounts, okay, deliver 236 million ad views. I mean, this is really exciting stuff. And so the way that we've done it is something a little bit different to how advertisers or how publishers work traditionally. And so you can see at the bottom here, the point of difference that we really wanted to, or the solution that we wanted to bring to the market is that traditionally, if you visit a publisher like Facebook or Google or a news site, when you go there, you get exposed to advertising. We all know that there's many ads on all of these sites. And so what happens is the advertiser purchases the advertising and the publisher makes all of the revenue from that advertising purchase. Now, the advertiser gets the value because they get eyes across their ads, okay, and that generates leads and sales for their other products. And the publisher gets all of the money because the advertiser paid the publisher, but the person that sees the ads gets nothing, right? And that's common. When you log into Facebook, you'll see that. There's ads there, and you're on Facebook for a different reason. You get exposed to the ads. That's valuable, guys. Facebook is selling that space constantly. That's how they make money, but you don't get anything for it. And so we wanted to come up with a concept that completely flipped that on its head and started paying that income to the viewer. Okay, so it's this transfer of value, a very simple idea, but it's a transfer of value that goes from the advertiser to the viewer, either directly, which you'll see in one of our earnings, right? So one of our ad systems means that you can see how much you're going to earn and then you earn it. So it's very direct. The advertiser spends money, you earn money for watching the ad. Or indirectly, via our ad minting. So what I mean by that is that our ad minters to new Asimi people are buying, then in the advertising, it creates demand for the token, meaning that the minters can then go and sell their tokens or exchange their tokens for other currencies like Bitcoin. And so then they generate revenue in this sort of indirect pattern. But the fact is, both of those are doing the same thing. They're transferring a value from advertising budgets into viewers' hands. And so that's really what is so exciting about the system, the concept, and why we believe it's grown so quickly. So like I said, I wanted to give you a bit of base information about how this works. But now let's talk about some of, you can see what we've got is these two moving parts. So I just want to talk about some of the stats or a snapshot of hashing ad space, and then we're going to get into the 3 ways that you can earn. So we've got the simple income, okay? Very, very easy. Watch ads, get paid. Then we have the powerful advertising product. They work together because the people come to watch ads and get paid. That creates an audience. We sell the advertising space, and that creates demand or income for the people that want to watch the ads. So far, if I just give you a bit of a snapshot, if you're new to hashing ad space and you're thinking, okay, I really don't understand what's even going on here. The goal is to provide a solution to thousands of people, okay? That's the goal. Whether you want to earn or advertise or promote, it doesn't matter. It's our goal to help you do whatever it is that you want to do in hashing ad space. And so at this time, what we're looking at is a snapshot of the concept and how it works. So Asimi is an attention token. So what that means is it's awarded for people's attention to view ads. Okay, and they view ads on hashing ad space, as you know. There's a maximum of 67 million tokens that can ever be in existence. So no more tokens can ever be in existence than 67 million. And it's in fact a little bit less than that, which I'll get to in a moment. There's a minting rate of 17,438 tokens that we mint every single day. So the people that mint ads in hashing ad space, they get some of these 17,438 new tokens into supply every single day. So you mint ads, you get your share of these tokens depending on how many ads you minted. And that rate halves every 4 years. Okay, so at the 4-year anniversary, that will halve. And currently we're in month 17. Asimi had no ICO. So an ICO is an initial coin offering. So a lot of token economies, what they ask people to do is pay them, right? So, hey, you can buy my coin and then I'll give you the coin, but you gave me a different currency for it. We didn't do that. We didn't use it as a fundraising tool. We allowed people to mint for free, come, watch ads, earn the tokens. And that's how we created supply. It's important to note that because it shows a lot about our intentions in this business. So what is it that we're hoping to do for people? It's not just collect money off people, okay? It's create an economy that's viable and exciting that people can participate in their own way. And it started by that. That's proof of our intentions of how we're building this business. Asimi is built on the blockchain. Waves blockchain, sorry, and advertisers buy Asimi to buy advertising, and that's what creates token demand through this real product use. And ad minters get rewarded via that minting schedule, and that's what creates the supply. So there was no Asimis, and then supply through people ad minting creates the supply. So now there's a Asimi in the marketplace, and advertisers can buy that Asimi to purchase advertising. So it's a completely Asimi-based economy, meaning that when you are dealing with hashing ad space, it's 100% Asimi-based. You can deposit a Asimi, you earn a Asimi, you can purchase advertising in a Asimi, and you withdraw a Asimi. Okay, so our economy is Asimi, right? It's 100% Asimi-based, and then you can exchange Asimi tokens on the Waves exchange for other coins like Bitcoin, USDN, Waves, Ethereum, things like that. So you can either have those coins and get a Asimi by exchanging them, or you can exchange your Asimi back into those coins on an exchange, okay? But we don't facilitate that. That happens on an exchange. In Hashad space, we deal with Asimi tokens. To mint, Asimi viewers have the option to stake their Asimi tokens. So you can stake Asimi tokens to lift your minting limit in order to earn more by minting more, and we'll get to that in a moment. And of course, there's the non-staking option, which means it's 100% free. There's no Asimi needed to go and watch ads in the view to earn and start earning. We also do some weekly burning, which means that so if you're not familiar with burning, it's basically deleting or removing some Asimi tokens from circulating supply forever. Okay, so they can never be used to that, because what that amount can have a positive upward effect on price. So that's the reasoning for the burn, and so that is based on the login ad product. So when an advertiser purchases the login ad, they actually get that amount of Asimi. That is what we use. We get that Asimi, and then we burn 90% of that value. The other 10% goes to the referring affiliate that referred that customer. So we've also included a commissions program for community growth. Okay, so that's how we have grown, because affiliates can earn commissions. And there's 10% of the additional tokens, 10% of the minting tokens, that's additional, so not part of this, on top. So another 1,740 tokens is added every day that goes to that referring affiliate. So when people mint, referring affiliates also get a commission that we will not really be talking about today. This isn't about becoming an affiliate, but I just wanted to give you some more understanding about how that works. And you can also earn up to 50% commissions on any advertising product sales. So far, like we've already talked about, 340,000 registered people that have joined Hashing Ad Space. We've got 233 million ad delivered. We've got 1.6 million Asimi being used for the advertising product. This is a huge key point, guys, because this is what makes Hashing Ad Space real and viable and exciting, and gives demand for people that want to earn Asimi tokens. 1.6 million Asimi tokens have been used already. It's actually far higher than that, because that's from the first of the month, and this, we're looking like that April will be a record month for Asimi advertising sales, record month. Okay, guys, so we have this increasing demand for our advertising, and 1.6 million Asimi tokens, that's nothing to do with earning, nothing to do with staking, nothing to do with commission, nothing to do with anything other than advertisers coming to Hashing Ad Space and buying advertising products for, so far, over 1.6 million Asimi. Now, we've burned already 330,000 Asimi tokens. That's burned out of circulating supply. Okay, so that reduces this amount down by 330. They'll never be added again. And we've got currently at stake about 8.5 million Asimi tokens company-wide at stake. So very popular. The staking program is very popular for people to earn more Asimi tokens as well. And we've been minting for 524 days. So that's a snapshot of Hashing Ad Space. Now let's talk about how you earn. So we have 3 ways that you can earn, and hopefully everyone is following along here. But you have 3 ways that you can earn, and one is view to earn. So it's free. You just come and you watch ads. We'll get to that. We're going to go through more of these in depth in a moment. You can mint Asimi tokens in the ad minter, meaning that you mint those new Asimi tokens, your share of that 17,430 tokens, and the login ad. So you can stake Asimi and earn when you watch the login ad. So when you're logging into Hashing Ad Space, there's that first ad. You watch that, you get paid based on your stake of anywhere between 1 and 10,000 Asimi tokens. So we're going to go through them in depth. But first, I want to talk about minting Asimi. So minting really is the core of this system, okay? Because that's how Asimi comes into circulation. So if we never minted Asimi, there would be no Asimi to trade on the market. You wouldn't be able to earn Asimi minting, okay? So this is the core of the concept. This is how we get that Asimi. This is the attention token part about it. This is how Asimi goes into circulating supply. The way that is, the formula that we use is that you get the token reward, right? And that's divided by how many tokens are minted. You can see down here, divided by how many ad views there are. Sorry, so the token reward equals how many tokens are minted divided by how many ad views company-wide. So that determines how much every single ad mint is worth. It's calculated every single day. It changes every single day. As you can imagine, it's how many ads are viewed, and that's what gives that reward. And so the amount of ads that are viewed every day changes every day. Then we've got your personal reward, okay? So how much you get is that amount times how many ads, your personal number of ad views. So how many ads you mint. So that's how we calculate. That's the formula that is automatically calculated for ad minting. It only takes 7 seconds to mint an ad, okay? And it's all based around this 24-hour system. So within the 24 hours, if you mint your ads, you get part of this reward system. You mint those new Asimi tokens into supply. And then, of course, you can use or hold them now. Staking requirement with how staking works and minting works. We're going to go through it more in depth. So I'm not skimming over this. We're going to talk about it in a moment. First, I want to talk about why we've chosen that minting schedule, because it's important to get some perspective into, did we just come up with this, or are we modeling a successful model? And the answer is we're modeling a successful model. We're modeling the very first cryptocurrency in the world, the most popular, the most, really just life-changing for a lot of people was Bitcoin, okay? It revolutionized the way that we can use and move money. The blockchain is being used in many different industries now. It's very, very exciting development. And so we've looked at that and assessed, how did that work? Why is it a successful model? And without having to go too far into inflation or deflation, I think this little take here probably sums up. So probably one of the most revolutionary aspects to Bitcoin is its model of deflation. This means that the number of Bitcoin that is produced decreases over time and will eventually stop once supply reaches 21 million. This stands in stark contrast to the inflationary model most of the world operates under. So what it's talking about is the way that Bitcoin changed the way that we use supply. And what Bitcoin really is doing is simulating precious metals, or a commodity like that used to be used as money. Because if you can imagine you're mining gold, when you first started mining gold, there was a lot more gold. It was easier to find. And then as time goes on, it becomes harder and harder to find, because all of the big patches, you're doing more research, you're having to spend more money, you're having to dig up a lot more dirt to find smaller amounts of gold. So it's designed to simulate that same process. Over time, it gets harder to find and it gets rarer, right? And so I think that because you've already got the gold, right? The gold's already on the land. It's the same with Bitcoin. Once it's introduced into circulating supply, it becomes harder to mine and it gets harder to get. So there's smaller amounts that are released every single day. So this is what we modeled it from, because it's shown a very successful model. It has a high inflationary section at the start, and as the time goes on, it really helps the demand and the price. There's so much excitement about that model, just that very simple model. And so we've taken that and we've modeled it. So Bitcoin inflation schedule, that's what we modeled Asimi on, but we went with 67 million, okay? So what that means is that because we have 3 times or 3.2 times the amount, it means that the price should always stay 3.2 times under, providing we had the same amount of demand. Now, I'm not comparing to Bitcoin. Bitcoin really is remarkable, okay? But we're leveraging the genius of Bitcoin and Waves blockchain to build our token, okay? So I just wanted to give you that insight into why we've created this. We didn't think about this out of thin air. It's not some idea. We've modeled a very successful model, and that's how we mint Asimi as well. So, and you can see here that when you mint Simi, that's when you create those new Asimi tokens into circulation, and it really rewards early adopters, because right now this is the highest amount of Asimi that will ever be minted, is right now for the next 4 years. Okay, this is the time that if you back an economy and as time goes on it becomes more successful, then the early adopters get highly rewarded as a result of that. So now let's, we've got a slide here with some people that have been enjoying Hash and Ad Space. So thank you for your testimonials, guys. I love hearing when you guys write in and say that, you know, it's working well for you. So thank you. So now let's talk about the very first way you can earn, guys. So this is the most simple. Okay. So what I'm looking at here, I'm sorry guys, it looks like there's a mix up with this slide. Let me just have a quick look here. Yeah, there's an error with the slide here, guys. This is meant to say minting, so I apologize for that. So what we're talking about here is minting Asimi, as you can see right here. So we've already been talking about it, but I just wanted to give you some more insight, because what happens is you watch those ads, you earn the tokens. Okay, so 7 seconds per mint, and if you stake your Asimi, what it means is it increases your ability to mint. So let's talk about that for a moment. You can see right down here, this is a screenshot from yesterday. So this is the staking and minting. This is the description of how it works. So every single day, depending on how many stakes you have set up, depends on how much you mint. Now, why would we do that? We do it. It's a very powerful advertising product. It qualifies a viewing audience. That's what makes our advertising successful. It makes it valuable, because everyone that's minting, we know, is an action taker. Okay, so that's what's great for the advertiser. For the minter, it creates scarcity. It creates, you know, a competitive sort of atmosphere in here, because if you can imagine, everyone's competing for the 17,438 tokens. And so the harder it is to get into minting, the more exclusive it is, the better it is for the people that actually take action. They support the economy, they come and they mint the ads. Okay, so that's the reasoning for why we have this stake set up for the minting. You can see at the moment, one stake is 2,258 Asimi tokens for one stake. So you can, for every 2,250, okay, and this was taken yesterday, probably changed a little bit already, and it changes every single day, guys. So when you stake that amount, that stake goes into your wallet, it's held. And for that, you receive that benefit. You can watch those ads, that one ad per stake, for an entire year. So for 365 days, staking agreement, you can watch that ad or mint that ad. Now, that stake's always returned to you. We're going to get to this in a moment. But what that means is that you always get your stake back. Okay, so you'd always get this amount back, plus any extra Asimi tokens that you have earned as a result. Now, you can see you receive it every day. So a very small amount every day. 1/365th goes back into your wallet, plus what you've earned minting. Okay, and we'll get to a couple of numbers in a moment. But what is very important to understand, that over the year, you've received all your 1/365ths, and let's say you don't mint for a month, you go away on holidays, you don't do your minting, we still return that part of the stake. Okay, so you always get 100% of your stake back, plus anything that you mint. And you can see we have a maximum of 500 stakes, so no one's allowed any more than 500 stakes. So this is probably the most exciting, guys, the minting of Asimi, because just how much potential there is in it. And we're going to go through some of that potential in a moment. But if you're not already minting, you know, that's how our top earners do it. Okay, so our top Asimi earners, they mint Asimi every single day. That's how they do it. The login ad view is a really exciting one, because it allows anyone to start even as low as 1 Asimi token. So you could go and earn 1 Asimi token for free watching ads in their view to earn system. You come back here, you stake it, and now you might earn a tiny little bit. Okay, 1 Asimi token is a very small amount, but a tiny little bit every day when you log in as well. And so the login ad, what's so exciting about the login ad, and you can see this is a screenshot. So the way that it works is you stake up to 10,000 Asimi. So one login staked 10,000 Asimi tokens. Now, once you've got that full login stake, that's still yours. You can always get that 10,000 back at any time, okay? And you can see that the staking agreement period is unlimited. So we don't limit this to 1 year. What it means is once you've set up your stake, then you can earn every single day from logging in for as long as you like. as long as you like, guys, and you always get your stake back. Okay, so we've got a 30-day unstaked term. So what that means is you can stake your 10,000 Asimi or any amount, and then if you wanted it back at any time, just request it right here, unstake, it'll be paid directly back automatically into your account 30 days from that point on, and you can keep earning during that 30 days. Okay, so there's no downtime. We've just got that request delay there, the 30-day terms for the login stake, but then of course you get that total amount back. Now there's another very exciting part to this. When you have a full login stake, you can see right here it says bonus add mint active. So what that's doing is it allows you to mint one ad as well. So it's a combination. If you've got 10,000 Asimi staked in the login ad, you get to earn in the login ad, plus you get to earn by minting one ad per day. Now that has created a lot of success. Now it's almost double, guys, right at the moment. It's almost double income. Now I think that we're going to go through some of those stats, okay? And this is subject to change. I want everyone to fully understand that these figures change every single day, okay? But it is important to note that my earnings yesterday were 3.99 Asimi tokens for logging in, okay? But I also got to mint one ad, which you'll see yesterday was about 3.6 Asimi tokens, taking my total up to about 7.5 tokens just for my login stake every day. And I can continue to do that every single day until I choose not to, years if you like. So a really successful program, and you can see that there's a total of nearly 3.6 million Asimi tokens have been staked in the login ad. It's very popular. People really enjoy it just from that simplicity. 15 seconds to watch ad. That's all you stakes. So it's an exciting addition. This was one of the later additions that we added into Hash Space. So now let's talk about the free system as well, because I know that there's probably people watching here, you're brand new, you're thinking, okay, this is great, but I don't have Asimi tokens yet. How do I start earning? You go to the View to Earn system, and you can see right here, this is a screenshot from the View to Earn system. So the View to Earn system is 100% free. Click on the View to Earn at the top, blue button, start watching ads. And the way you do it is you come down, you click on View Ad, you can see right here, and you can see this is how much Asimi I will earn for watching this ad. By the time I watch the ad, that amount of Asimi is paid directly into my account balance. Now the advertisers, there's a full list down here, okay? The advertisers set the price. So the advertiser decides how much they're prepared to pay, and then that will show the amount that you will earn as a result of watching, and then you can watch that ad and earn it. So we don't set the price for the View to Earn system. It's a direct relationship between advertisers and viewers. It's that transfer of value like we talked about, and you can go and watch those ads. Now, it's a modest amount, guys. I have to say that the View to Earn system, it's a modest amount of Asimi. But remember, there's absolutely no obligation. There's absolutely nothing needed. You come and watch ads for free, okay? But if you want to increase those earnings, you can potentially look at staking if it's right for you, okay? But that is the progression that a lot of people sort of go through. They start with the View to Earn, they see how it works, they see how to watch ads, they see how the system, they understand it, and then maybe they progress into that staking model in order to try and increase their Asimi earnings. You can watch up to 25 ads per day, and when you watch the 25 ads, you get included in the draw for 10 prizes. So you can see the prize winners yesterday, and you can see first prize is 100 Asimi tokens. We pay this every single day, these prizes, and you can see then 50 Asimi tokens, 25, and then a whole list of 10 Asimi tokens that get paid. So if you watch your 25 ads, you earn immediately the amount per ad view, plus then go in the draw for those prizes, and you can win them every day as well. So now let's talk about staking a little bit more if you're not familiar with what staking means. So we follow the proof of stake model. So we're not the first token to adopt a proof of stake model. Okay, you can see Ashney use a proof of stake, but we are the first ones that allow people to earn easily just watching ads. So we're again modeled successful cryptocurrency economies, and that's what we've brought into Hash and Ad Space for people to use. And so this is the flow of how it works. You start with your own Asimi tokens, okay? Hash and Ad Space doesn't sell Asimi tokens. We don't allow you to buy Asimi tokens from us. We don't allow you to deposit any other currency. You start with your own Asimi tokens, whether you've earned them in Hash and Ad Space, maybe earn them as commissions, earn them watching ads, it doesn't matter, or you've got them on an exchange somewhere, it doesn't matter. As long as you have your own Asimi tokens, you can then stake them in Hash and Ad Space. So you can send them to Hash and Ad Space, or maybe you already have them in your account. You stake them. What that really means is it's just a lock, okay? It's just a temporary hold on your Asimi tokens. It's not a purchase. You can give us those Asimi tokens, okay? They're not ours, right? We're holding them for you, right? Really, the staking is more of a liability fashion because we keep your Asimi tokens safe as a result, okay? So we hold those Asimi tokens for you, and as a result of that, you get this benefit to mint new Asimi tokens, okay? Or watch the login ad, both similar. So you get the benefit for holding your Asimi tokens. Now, for as long as you're doing that, as long as you have your stake set up, then you can watch ads and earn those newly minted Asimi. Okay, so that's 365 days for the minting and unlimited with the login stake. You earn those newly minted Asimi, that goes into your wallet. Okay, now you can keep doing that, benefit as long as you're staked, benefit, keep watching ads, earning the extra Asimi tokens, it's going into your wallet. When you decide that you don't want to stake anymore, you unlock that Asimi and 100% of those tokens is returned to you. Now, again, with the minting, it's 1/365th every single day gets paid back into your wallet, okay? So you earn the newly minted Asimi plus you get a portion of your stake until you have 100% of that back. So the result is whatever Asimi you started with, you get all of that back and you get any newly minted Asimi as well. Okay, so that's how staking works. I hope that was explained clearly. So that, and it's exciting because really, it's very transparent, guys. You have your Asimi tokens, okay? You stake them, you get all of them back. If you watch ads, then you get that additional benefit. You get to keep that Asimi token as well. So now I just want to talk about the importance of this particular webinar really is that I want you guys to understand that we're building an economy here. So we're building an Asimi economy, okay? That's the goal. And that's what's so exciting. That's what creates something new and different and unique. And we're on this mission to really help a lot of people because we've created something that no one else is doing, right? And so the model here is that we are in Asimi, guys, okay? So hashing ad space is Asimi. Asimi, this is how we earn, okay? So hashing ad space earns Asimi every single day. That's how we generate revenue. So how does hashing ad space earn? That's how we earn Asimi. We're back in Asimi, guys. How do I earn personally? Like, what's my income? It's Asimi, okay? Just like everyone else here, we're all doing the same thing. We're earning Asimi tokens, okay? That's the point of this whole business. And so I wanted to make this very, very clear for people that how much does hashing ad space earn from members staking Asimi? And the question is 0, guys. Nothing. We don't earn anything when you stake Asimi. We give all of that Asimi back. We don't use that Asimi for any other purpose. It just holds there until you get it back. How much does hashing ad space earn from minting? 0, guys. Okay, so the staking and minting, we've created this platform as a service for that. You get to do that. You stake your Asimi. We make no money on that whatsoever. Okay, nothing, not 0. Now, hashing ad space, it's not really profit driven at all. It earns purely from ad sales. Okay, so whenever somebody purchases advertising sales in Asimi or Bitcoin, right? Because we offer purchases of ad sales in Bitcoin as well. And so when someone purchases that, that's how hashing ad space makes money. And we use that money for website development. You'll know how far we've come, guys, how many things we've added, the whole new advertising portal, the login stake, the view to earn system. I mean, there's a lot that we've developed into this business since starting. And so we pay for the website development, okay? People need to get paid. We pay wages, pay for the servers, the tools, generally just keeping the website running for members, okay? So that is where we get the money to keep hashing ad space on the internet, to keep it running as a membership. And so it's a big membership business. When you build a membership business to over 300,000 people, all of the support, all of the server issues, all of the development, everything that comes along with that is quite expensive. And that's what we use our hashing ad space profits for. But it's got nothing to do with minting and staking. We've been paying withdrawals every day for over 400 days running. Some people actually saw in this chat window a moment ago, has anyone been paid from this business? And I just think, I know it's a legitimate question for people, okay, but from my standpoint, there's never a time that Hash and Ad Space isn't going to pay you your Asimi. I mean, it exists, guys. As you can see right here, Asimi Minting Rewards, they're mathematically sound business model. This is a mathematically sound business model. It's a big point of difference for anyone else that uses online businesses. You might be in some other businesses. Maybe they're running trouble. Maybe they collapse. Why? Because they're not mathematically sound. We are mathematically sound. The Asimi you earn is real. Goes to your wallet. You mint it. You can withdraw it. It's that simple, okay? Mathematically sound, and we've been paying withdrawals every day for over 400 days. I hope that is a big enough emphasis on that, so you can have some confidence there that when you request a withdrawal, it gets paid, guys. So, bit of a recap here. Let's talk about the 3 earning models and how they've been performing recently. So this is really for illustration purposes only. I'm going to read a disclaimer at the end of this video, so please stick around for this. Okay, make sure you watch the disclaimer. It's for illustration purposes only, and earnings change every single day, as we've already talked about. Okay, they change every single day, guys. Okay, they're not subject to change. They don't maybe change. They definitely change every single day. So the view to earn system, you can watch those 25 ads at the displayed value. It's whatever the advertisers set. So I haven't put any figure there. You've got the potential for prizes though, from anywhere from 10 to 100 per day, depending on where you come in that prize pool. If I mean, that's a big prize pool, but if you were to win. Now, this is the exciting part that we've been tracking statistically over the recent history, and that is that yesterday's ad mint. So for every single mint that you do, yesterday got 3.6 Asimi tokens. Okay, so this is really exciting stuff. I mean, that is on a big trend up at the moment. That was as low as under half of one, and now we're looking at 6. So for the maximum 500 stakes that you would be allowed, if you had the maximum of 500 stakes, that's 1,858 Asimi tokens earned yesterday if you minted 500 ads. So this is a really big difference from the view to earn. I'm sure anyone that's watching this that uses the view to earn, and you're thinking, what? You can earn 1,858 Asimi tokens every single day in the ad minter? Yes, that's the way that it went yesterday, guys, subject to change. Now, this is an exciting part too, is that 7 days ago, that number was 1,770. And 30 days ago, that number was 1,040. So you can see the trend going up in the Asimi earnings. So minters are getting paid more every single day. Their income is rising every single day based on their ad minting activity. On top of that, we've seen a little bit of movement in the Asimi price as well. And so you can see the difference. This is at market, okay? We don't pay dollars, guys. We pay Asimi. But if you would take that Asimi to an exchange it in Bitcoin, exchange it into US dollars, whatever you want to do, then the market price on that day, it would have been this much. So you would have earned $24 for that day if you had, same day, taken your earnings, withdrawn them, and exchanged them, okay? Really important to note that this is not an income guarantee. I'm just stating what happened in the past. Now, 7 days ago, that would have been $68. And yesterday, it would have been $75 just for minting ads on that day. And, our chief of operations sent me a message today and said, over the last week, people with the top minting could have earned over $500 worth of Asimi in this last week alone, which is absolutely outstanding. Again, no income projection there, just saying what has happened over the last week. So this is the trajectory that's exciting about what we're looking at right here. So now if we talk about the login ad based on one full stake, okay, so that's 10,000 Asimi. Yesterday's login stake ad view earnings, so you have to watch the ads, guys, okay? These staking, it's not passive. You have to go and do the work. You have to go and watch those ads, build that business for yourself, get in there and do that action. Was 3.9 Asimi tokens, and the yesterday's bonus ad mint, as you can see here, was 3.6 Asimi, so a total, of about 7.5. So exciting stuff, guys, because if you do the combination of both of these, it's really, really all three. You can really start collecting a lot of Asimi. So past results do not represent future potential. Ad space only allows deposits and withdrawals in Asimi. Okay, so I know that we've quoted there in dollars. So sometimes we denominate certain values in dollars. For instance, when you purchase advertising, you might buy $20 worth of advertising, but that's a certain amount of Asimi tokens. We don't collect dollars, we don't allow dollars, but if we denominate it in dollars, keeps it stable. Okay, so very important to note about these dollar values here. It's completely subject to you going and exchanging it into another currency. What we pay is the Asimi, which you can see is right here. So now a few more stats over the recent history, which are exciting. You can see on the 17th of April, this is the 60, excuse me, I'm just gonna have another drink here. Been talking a lot, guys. So this is the 60-day Waves exchange. So on the Waves exchange, Asimi Bitcoin, this is the price action. So every point, so this point is the end of day. So at the end of each day, it says, okay, that was the price, that was the price, that was the price, like that, 60-day price. So you can see things are starting to look really strong for Asimi, really like that. And Asimi freely exchanged, okay? You guys set the price, the market sets the price. We don't control the price. We have nothing to do with the price other than to build a great business and to create true demand for Asimi tokens so that we build a robust economy for the future. That's our goal, but the price itself, it floats. So you guys can trade it freely at any price, and that is what we're looking at right here. So quickly recap on the Asimi stats: 3.6 Asimi yesterday for the ad mint, 4 Asimi for the login ad. Asimi is currently trading at an equivalent of $0.04, so that's 4.4 US cents per token, and that is, you can see how much it's worth in Bitcoin and in Waves tokens if you were to exchange them into that. And you can of course go to the Waves exchange right here and asimi.io, and also you will have seen the getting started guide that we've created. If you're completely new to this and you don't have a Waves exchange yet, go to the getting started guide, follow those videos, guys. It's all there. You just need to follow the steps. You need an exchange to your income that you get your Asimi tokens, you can withdraw them to an exchange. So you need to set that in, even if you never want to buy Asimi tokens, you need the exchange in order to withdraw your earnings anyway. So go and set that up, go through the getting started guide. So now let's go to the disclaimer, and then I'm going to open this up and we'll talk about some questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, guys, start writing them in, question mark at the end. Okay, if you put a question mark, I'll be able to see it as a question and I can get to it. So please add your questions there. So quick disclaimer, very important to me that everyone understands what it is that they're doing in this business. As you know from all my videos, I'm always an advocate for disclaimers. I really want you to understand the business model, and that's the purpose of videos like this. You make the decisions that are right for you, okay? You choose whether or not you want to be part of Hashing Ad Space, whether or not you want to stake Asimi, whether you want to earn it. We've talked a lot about earning today, and ultimately it comes down to your own personal choice. And so I'm going to read the disclaimer because it is true, guys. So, you know, some people try and say, oh, I have to read this because of legality. No, I want everyone here to be informed and educated about how this business works, how you can use it, and whether or not that it suits you, okay? That's the fact of it. So there are inherent risks associated with hashing ad space and cryptocurrencies, all right? So there are unforeseen circumstances that we can't control. The opinions expressed in this video are general in nature and do not constitute financial advice. Our advertising minting a business model, particularly staking and minting, rewards the members participating in our advertising platform for the act and effort of watching ads. Daily minting rewards will vary and are not guaranteed. All current and future earnings are paid in Asimi crypto tokens. That means that your minting profits are subject to the risk and volatility of cryptocurrency markets, future limitations or legislations of cryptocurrency, and specifically fluctuation in cryptocurrency values, including but not limited to Asimi, Bitcoin, or Waves. We cannot control market forces or anticipate the value or usability of cryptocurrencies in the future, and therefore cannot make any promises of gains whatsoever. While good cryptocurrency conditions would be very favorable for our advertising minting system, bad cryptocurrency conditions would not. We expect great success for hashing ad space minters. At the same time, your effort minting ads, as well as your staking, minting, and advertising packages might not generate a profit. Hashing Ad Space's CEO, founders, and employees accept no responsibility for your staking or purchase decisions. You should always consider your purchase a final purchase and only purchase within your budget. Seek professional, independent, legal, tax, financial advice before deciding to participate in any Hashing Ad Space services. Okay, guys, do what's right for you. Okay, Hashing Ad Space it's like we've built it ethically. Okay, we want to build a great business for people to use here, but this is cryptocurrency, guys. It's volatile. Okay, it can be really volatile, and so it's our goal to build something that is robust and strong and exciting that people can benefit from. But we have to understand that there are risks involved. There, of course, risk. There's also rewards involved. Okay, cryptocurrencies in general would be considered highly risky because they have high reward rates as well. Okay, so that's the fact of the cryptocurrency markets. And I wanted to include that because we're talking about earning, guys. And like I said, make the decisions that are right for you. And if you're ready, okay, and I hope you are, because we've been doing this for nearly 18 months, and it's been really exciting so far. And we had 2019, we got a lot of work done, but the Asimi token really started in 2019, and so 2020, we're really here to push the market and push demand and into our economy and expand into new ways, new products, new advertising platforms, new physical products, new exchanges. Okay, that's really where we're headed in 2020. So you can join us on that mission and start benefiting from Asimi, start watching your ads, reach the new heights in your business, okay, no matter what it means for you, okay? That's what we've built this for, that you can build your business that is right for you, and you can earn very simply and securely. Watch ads, even for free. Absolutely no risk. Watch the ads for free. Okay, that's what the view to earn system is here for as well. And so if you're not already a member, I'm sure you guys, most of the people on the call here today are members, but if you're not, of course, you get in contact with your referring affiliate. And if you're not an affiliate and want to share this webinar with people, you can. I'll send out the recording probably tomorrow, and you can share this webinar with your affiliate link, and then of course you guys can get started and you can start watching for free, watching ads and earning for free. And there's a $10 advertising bonus when you join as well, if you're in here to join for some advertising. So look, that is about it, guys. That is where we are right now in Hashing Ad Space, and I'm excited about what the future holds right now. I'm really excited that, the extra activity right now, all you guys that have joined us on the call today. So thank you for spending the time. I know I've already been talking for, it looks like 46 minutes, but let's open it up so that I can. Okay, so right now, guys, no real questions in here. So let me know if you have any questions. Oh yeah, here's one. Okay, so where can I buy Asimi? Let me pull this one up. 2 seconds, guys. So where can I buy Asimi? Okay, so Asimi at the moment, the Waves Exchange is the preferred place. That's what we're recommending. We built Asimi on the Waves blockchain. Okay, so Asimi is connected with Waves. Waves miners, they handle the transactions of Asimi to and from. When you move Asimi, Waves handles that. Okay, so that's why we support the Waves Exchange. And so you can go to the Waves Exchange, go to the training, waves.exchange, create an account, of course, go through the training if that's new to you, and you can find Asimi right there in the trading pairs. Okay, so in the training videos, you can find the trading pairs for Asimi and how you can acquire Asimi right there. And so far, that's the only question, guys. So if you've got anything, I'm right here. So if you have anything that you would like to know, then please let me know now. I can see there's a few questions. Yeah, thanks, Connie. Asimi is doing really well at the moment. Kristen, all your Asimi is staked, not withdrawing currently. Okay, so on a mission to earn more Asimi there. That's exciting. Yeah, Robert has pasted in the chat there, guys. Robert has pasted the link. So hashingadspace.funnelbundle.io. That's where you can go to the Getting Started guide to get all of those videos. Gilbert, how can you earn Asimi fast? So look, I think that, let me publish this one. Put it up in the middle here. So the fastest way to earn Asimi, as you can see right now, is with the minting, because the minting, as you can see just how much Asimi you can earn in a single day right now with minting. But I would also say that the fastest way, if you really want to earn a huge amount of Asimi, is to promote the advertising services. So if you're an affiliate, you can promote the advertising services to other people and say, hey, this is where you get leads and sales from. There's advertising products here. And if they particularly purchase the ad minter or the banner ad, or one of those big packages that we have, you can earn thousands of Asimi in a single day. We've had advertisers earn 10,000 Asimi in a day, easy. Okay, so if you want to really create a huge amount of Asimi like that, then promoting the advertising at the moment is very, very beneficial. But also the minting, if you just want to do it watching ads, minting, definitely. If completely new, then the login staking might be preferred just because it has that indefinite value to it. So you can always continue to earn on the login stake. Once you have that 10,000 stake set up, as we talked about, you can continue to earn every single day as a result. How much can you start with? So really, you can start with nothing. You can go and watch ads in the view to earn system. There's absolutely no requirement other than to watch the ads, and you will earn the Asimi tokens that are there, right there, displayed. You earn it, you get it in your wallet. Okay, so you don't need any to start. If you want to start with the login staking, then you need a minimum of 1 Asimi token in order to do that. And if you want to start with the minting, then at the moment that rate is about 2,000 Asimi tokens for today. Now that is what we do is we denominate that. It's Asimi tokens, but it's the value of $100 worth of Asimi tokens on any given day. This standardizes how much a stake, how much an ad mint is worth. So every single person we know watches an ad, we know at the time that they set up that stake, it doesn't mean that that's what it's worth today, but at the time when they set it up, it was worth $100 worth of Asimi. Okay, so it qualifies that viewing audience. So to stake, you need about that 2,000 Asimi tokens like it is right now, and that's $100 worth of Asimi at the moment. And do you see, so Felix, it's not showing as a question. So to see a right future for Asimi Bitcoin, it's supposed to buy high up to 3,000K. So Felix, so the question that we've got here, let me see if I can put it up. Yeah, here we go. So the simple answer is, of course, okay, we see a very bright future for Asimi. I mean, that's why we've built this business. And anyone that was with us at the start, you'll know that sort of we want to be. Can you guys hear me now? Oh, there, great. Sorry, not sure what happened just there. It cut out for a moment. So what we were talking about, guys, was that with Bitcoin deflation schedule that we've modeled it from, what happens is you have all of these tokens or coins that are created early on, and as that goes down, as the new amount of Bitcoin that has been introduced, okay, halving every 4 years, just like we've modeled Asimi, it's driven the price up. Now, I'm not projecting the price increase of Asimi because that's not the only factor, okay? The other factor is demand for the token, real true demand. I'm not talking about staking, okay? I'm not talking about any sort of, staking sort of has this net zero effect where people might get Asimi to stake it, but then at some point they're going to sell their Asimi back again, okay? So the real demand comes from products, and it's the products that actually create a value in the token over the long term. That's our focus, guys. It's about getting the word out there to many people and really growing the community. That's why we're on this mission to 1 million members. If we have 1 million people minimum, right? Plus we add Asimi into other businesses, other products, then yes, I see a very, very bright future for Asimi. Okay, that's what I see. Now, I can't even predict the Bitcoin price, but what I know is that right now with Asimi so low that, you know, there's in my opinion, again, not financial advice, go and read that disclaimer again. In my opinion, there's a lot of potential in Asimi right now. Okay, so we've got another question here. Yeah, thanks, Felix. So Felix has said, yeah, that makes sense. That's the real value, man. Keep that up. Great work. You're really building something here. And that is really the goal, Felix. So thank you for, you know, understanding that mission with me, because I think that it gets lost on some people, right? They get caught up in the earning and the staking part of it, but that's not an economy, guys. Economy requires real product use. It requires real growth. And that is really what we're trying to do. So that is the mission that we're on. So I've got another question here from you, Gilbert. Let me just see if I can add this up for you. How to add daily limits to view ads, new user. Okay, so right now, you might be talking about two things. If it's the view to earn system, it's fixed at 25 ads. You can go and watch the view to earn. Go and click view to earn, top right, and you can watch those ads anytime. 25 ads and you earn, like we've talked about. For the minting, you have to stake first. Okay, so if you want to mint an ad, then you have to go and you have to stake your 2,000 plus Asimi tokens at the moment. And when you do that, it will allow you to watch one ad per day for 365 days. So then if you were to get another stake, now you would be allowed to watch 2 ads every day for 365 days. If you got another one, 3 ads. It works like that. So it's all based on how many stakes you have. And you can have a maximum of 500. So I hope that makes sense. And so I think that, so far that sums it up, guys. If you have any other questions, now's the time. Please type them in. Happy to answer any question. So I can see there's a bit of chatter going on, but no new questions there. So all in all, I hope that that was helpful. I hope that helps you understand how you can earn in Hashing Ad Space, what we're doing, the mission that we're on right now, and that is that transfer of value from advertisers to hands. So you can advertise. I think my internet is really, hopefully you guys can still hear me, but I think that is, I can wrap it there anyway, guys. So thanks again for coming and joining me here today on the webinar. Thank you for being a Hashing Ad Space member and really, you know, coming on this journey with us, because we're on a mission. Reach 1 million members, help a lot of people earn, help a lot of people build leads and sales for their businesses. So I think that, you know, it's an exciting time ahead. So thanks again, guys. Luke here, and I will see you in coming videos and on the next webinar. Thanks again. Talk to you later.